Okay, so this is the story time that I promised. Part one of how I got scammed by my Nigerian husband. So, I'm going to kind of give y'all the condensed version of how we met. I was on a website, and I apologize, my hair looks crazy, but I'm going to do it. So part two, my hair look a little bit better, but I'm coming from a place of anger and the highest level of festivity today. So I'm just going to jump on out there and maybe the next part to be a little bit more refined, right? So part one. So I meet someone on a website. Y'all probably know Bigo is a thing, but I met him during the pandemic, probably about 6 years ago, 5-6 years ago. And, we hit it off and we exchanged numbers. We were on WhatsApp. It was great. We talked. Then they ended up closing down the borders. So I couldn't fly out to Nigeria. But as soon as the borders opened up, I was so hook, line, and sinker. I got on the first thing smoking and got out to Nigeria. So, red flag number one. As soon as I arrived in Nigeria, he had told me like the week before that his friend could get a good deal because I was flying into Lagos and then we were flying into Abuja to get married because that was already the plan before I got there. So, get out to Abuja. I fly out to Lagos, him and his friend picked me up. So, red flag number one, the week before we got married, I arrived, he told me that, my friend can get a really great deal on this really nice hotel. I know I was supposed to pay for this, your hotel stay, but hey, don't worry. I'll take care of the second hotel, which was the one in Abuja. So, I did what I did. I sent the money for the hotel. Beautiful room. It's great. That was red flag number one, because you told me you were going to do something and you didn't do it. Then I get to Lagos. As soon as I get there, we do some things. Get to the hotel, check in. Beautiful hotel. I later found out that I sent him $100 for the hotel, but the hotel was actually $42. But, that's another story for another day. Red flag number two. I wasn't even in the country less than, I think, 24 hours, and he had already blown through $300. Between the fact that, I guess because I was visiting, and, if I'm a guest in someone else's house, I would assume that they would take care of me, but I guess that's not how Africans do it. So when you're American and you're coming over there, clearly you're rich. So, I must have all the money. So I'm paying for drinks and food for all of his friends, and I didn't know I was doing it until I noticed that he was digging in the stash of Naira that we had went to go and exchange my USD for. Then, red flag number three. I think that was number two already. But we ended up spending, like I said, about $300. Mind you, all I had was